Hello there everyone, the Jedi Brick here. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars set 75391 Captain Rex Y-Wing Microfighter. This set came out on June 1st of this year, 2024, and retails for $12.99 here in the United States, which is going to be the new price point for these microfighters. We first saw it with the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter, and now we're seeing it here with the Captain Rex Y-Wing. This is a very cool set, kind of controversial. We'll get into that later on with the minifigure, but taking a look here at the box, it has 99 pieces, and you can see right here we have, of course, the Y-Wing front and center. That is the build you get in the set, obviously. I'm not too sure what this background is supposed to be. It kind of looks a little bit like Jakku. Maybe it looks like a little scrapyard. It's supposed to be based off the scene in episode or season 7 of the Clone Wars, the final season and some of the last episodes. So I'm not too sure what this is supposed to be. Let me know in the comments down below if I'm missing something here. But it isn't the planet that they land on at the end of the episode, because that was kind of like a snowy planet from my memory. But anyways, we have the Y-Wing there front and center. We have Captain Rex sitting in the pilot seat. Flipping this around, you can see we have the Y-Wing from the back angle. You have Captain Rex right there with his two pistols, and you can see the one play feature in this set with the stud shooters. For the side box art, we have Rex in his Y-Wing again. A very nice, very small, simple box art, but let's take a look at that minifigure. So in this set, of course, you get the Captain Rex minifigure. This is based off his Phase 2 armor, and this is the exact same version from the Venator. Now, there's been a lot of controversy, a lot of debate over whether LEGO should have put this minifigure in this Microfighter after saying it was exclusive to the Venator. It's the exact same version as the one in the Venator, and I 100% think this was a great move by LEGO, making such an iconic minifigure accessible to everyone and not keeping it behind a, like, what is it, $500, $600 paywall. This is such an iconic character in Star Wars. I believe everyone who wants one should be able to get one and not have to pay scalpers a bunch of money. Because at the end of the day, the people who are upset about these figures being in this cheap of a set are the ones who bought a bunch of these just to resell this one figure, and I really don't like that at all. So I think getting this minifigure in such a small, affordable set is a big, big win to LEGO Star Wars fans, ones who can't or just won't shell out that much money for one minifigure. That being said, though, this is a fantastic looking minifigure. Of course, you have arm printing on both sides. The one on the left is a bit hard to see with that shoulder cape there, but we'll take that off in a minute. Starting off with the torso print, it does look very, very nice. You have that ammo pouch there, of course, and if I zoom in a little bit, you can see these two blue marks on either side of his chest. Those are the weld marks from when he combined both his Phase 1 and Phase 2 armor. You can see the same thing on the helmet there as well. You get those light blue lines. And speaking of that helmet, it does look fantastic. You have those really nice arrows at the top of the helmet, and of course you have a bunch of tally marks on both sides, which looks very, very cool. You do have the helmet holes, and that is so you can put the rangefinder in, and that can move up and down any way you want. So great inclusion as well. And if I take the camera back down here and give you just a better look at the arms, here we have the right arm. I got my camera to focus now, and you can see, of course, he does have that blue stripe that goes all the way down. And you can see there's a bit of like paint chipping and stuff just to make his armor look a little worn and stuff, which I do think is very, very nice. A great inclusion. Just a little bit more detail and stuff on this minifigure. Now, if I take this pauldron and I move it up, you can see the other arm there. He has a bit more paint and stuff worn off at the top there, and he does have some more tally marks there near his forearm, which does look very, very nice. And of course, you do get back printing for this minifigure. Nothing special or unique about it. It's kind of the same we get for every clone trooper. But if I put that back down, you'll be able to see his unique face print that is exclusive for the Rex figure. See, he has like a bit more concerned face, and then he has the bandage there up top when he gets his inhibitor chip removed, which I do think is a great inclusion for this minifigure. I do like this minifigure a lot. Like I said, he is a great inclusion for this set. It's great that everyone can afford one now, not just, the more adult and adult fans that have that kind of money they can spend on a set or just one minifigure. So getting that is very cool. My one complaint about this minifigure is that he does not have a waistcape, but in the context of this set, I do think it makes sense. I knew they weren't going to put one on this minifigure. They haven't been doing waistcapes since 2020, but in the context of this set, he is sitting down, so it doesn't really make sense to have one included in this. But I think for the Venator, they should have included one. But in this sense, it kind of makes sense. But I wish they would have included one nonetheless. And now onto the Y-Wing build. This is a great build for a Microfighter. I like this quite a bit. For $13, with, counting in that minifigure as well, you're getting a pretty good value. It feels really bulky. It feels very, um, what's the word I'm looking for? It feels well constructed. It feels sturdy. It feels finished as well. Like it doesn't feel, you know, like it was just kind of thrown together. I do like the way this is built. I like the way it looks as well. You have these really nice kind of sloped pieces on both sides to kind of give it that um, edged look a little bit. So that is very nice. You have these two flick fire missile pieces right there at the front to represent the turrets on the front of the Y-Wing. And of course, you have the two missiles right there. You can just put your finger down there. You can send the studs flying. And of course, the most iconic part of the Y-Wing here, you have the engines right there on both sides. Identical for both, which do look very nice. You have some more blue striping there at the top, and I do think that looks very nice as well. And right there you have the place for Captain Rex. You have a control panel right there. Nothing fancy with the control panel, not a sticker or anything new. Just kind of the same control panel we've been getting in the LEGO Star Wars sets for years. So all you gotta do is sit him down in there. I took his blasters out just to make it easier for him to sit down, but you can fit his blasters in there like it shows on the box. But this is a very, very nicely built Y-Wing and Microfighter. If I bring over the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter, I just had it laying there. I don't have the Mandalorian in there, but you can kind of see how they look similar in the context of they're very full. They're rather big for being a Microfighter. I think for $13 here, you're getting a lot of value for your money when it comes to these now. I mean, sure, $10 was a good price, but they've also improved the quality of the builds themselves. In both of these cases, you've gotten great minifigures with as well. You got the Captain Rex, you get Grogu and Din Djarin in the N1, and the Din Djarin also comes with arm printing. So both of these come with arm printed minifigures, which I do think is very, very cool. But this isn't really a comparison video, but I do think the new price point isn't a horrible, horrible thing. Sure, it's $3 more when you get down to it, but I think the quality of the builds has also gone up with that price point. So I do like that they're improving everything, and they're not just increasing the price just to decrease the quality and the value of a set. But with all that said, that's going to do it for my review of the Captain Rex Y-Wing Microfighter, and I'm going to give this set probably a 9 out of 10. I really like this a lot in terms of, overall the build and the minifigure. Of course, not many people are going to be buying this for the build itself, but I do think it offers a lot. It offers a great build. It also gives you a lot of good pieces if you're going to just part this out and just buy it for the minifigure. I think this is a good set for just about anyone. If you're, a kid, if you're looking to buy this for, your kid or something, they're going to get a good play experience out of this. Even if they don't really know who Captain Rex is, they're going to get a really cool ship, and that's going to be great for play. And if you're more of a collector, someone who wants to build their army, this is great for you because you get that Captain Rex, and maybe you didn't want to spend like $75 on whatnot for this, or on Bricklink or something, So it offers a lot to everyone. It's a very diverse, has a very diverse market, I feel like. So it kind of channels to everybody. So I'm going to give this set an 8 out of 10. The one thing that is lacking, in my opinion, is a waistcape for Rex, but I knew they weren't going to include one of those in the set anyways because they haven't done it before. So that's the one thing I have against this set. And for the price point of $13, I think this is very much worth it. But if you do want to wait, I'm sure this set will be on clearance later on down the line. It did just come out, so you're going to have to pay full price for it. And one more thing I do want to address with this set is do not buy this one secondhand. A lot of people scummy people are buying this set up in bulk when they see it in stores. They see, you know, 10 of these on the shelves, they'll buy all 10 and they'll sell them for almost double what, you would pay in the store. I've seen market listings on Facebook Marketplace and eBay and stuff selling one of these sets for $30, which is just about double what you would pay in the store. Just, so those investors who spent a lot of money on the original Captain Rex can get something back. And to anyone who's watching this, do not buy this set off any of those people. I promise you this set will come back in stock. It's currently out of stock on LEGO's website, but they're starting to get them in stores and stuff around me at least. I live in a fairly small town, I guess, but I would just say not everyone needs to have this set right now. Don't let that FOMO take over you. Just wait it out a little bit because these sets are going to be back in stock. I promise you. You will be able to get one. So please, please, please do not give in to those people who are selling these for double what they're actually worth. If you see one later on the line, definitely pick it up. I don't really see the need to pick up more than two. Maybe you want to have one to keep sealed, or like a display Rex and a play Rex or something. I don't know. That's completely up to you. But I think in terms of $13 for a Lego set, this is a great deal. And probably one of the better deals that we're seeing in Lego Star Wars right now, along with the $30 battle pack that's out. So, a great set for what, this minifigure used to go for, which I do think is very funny. Like I said, I'm so happy the same minifigure is in a cheap set, so everyone can afford it. But that is going to be my review of the Lego Star Wars set 75391 Captain Rex Microfighter. Let me know what you guys think about this set and the minifigure being in this set in the comments down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say, especially about this topic. It's very interesting to hear both sides. But I definitely think this minifigure being in the set is a good thing. Definitely a win for the fans. But anyways, subscribe if you're new here. I'm going to be making a video very soon about ranking every single LEGO Star Wars set ever. Kind of like that tier list I did in my last video, but it's going to be with every single LEGO Star Wars set ever made, or almost every single LEGO Star Wars set ever made. I'm going to be doing that in like different parts. Like it's not going to be one whole video because that would be way too long. So probably like 3 or 4 parts. That's the way I'm going to be doing that. But anyways, I've talked for long enough. Hope you guys are having a great day. Subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.